Hello and welcome back to another episode of Beacon Pines. Let's dive right on into chapter 3 and see what is going on here. It is very mysterious, but I love it. Okay, chapter 3. Finding a friend. The next morning, it was quieter than usual at the breakfast table. Only the sound of silverware and chewing interrupted the awkward silence. I finished jarring a mess of jam last night. So that'll need to get delivered into town today. Okay. So what did you and Rollo get up to yesterday? Oh, nothing interesting. Ooh, phone call. Hello? Mystery. Calm down. No, of course it was the right thing to do. Start gathering, folks. I'll be right there. Are you sure there isn't anything you want to tell me about yesterday? Anything I want to tell you? Not really. We just sort of ran around a bit. Gran's brow furrowed. She let out a long sigh. Her voice was quiet and even. I have to go take care of something. You are to stay in this house for the day. Under no circumstances are you to leave. What? If I'm not back by dinner, there's stew in the icebox. But nothing. You are to stay here, understand? Yeah. Say it. I'll stay here till you get back. Good. Well, that was strange. Let's see, what can we do while we're here? An eerie electronic sound echoed from Luca's bedroom. Hello? Is anyone there? Let's go see. Hello? Rollo, is that you? Over? Yes, very strange. Go get the door. Oh, hey, Roxy. If this is about the, accidentally kicking you yesterday, is Rollo here? No. Look at me, Luca. This is serious. Is Rollo here? No, I haven't seen him since yesterday. Rollo didn't come home last night. What? A pit formed in Luca's stomach. Where was the last place you saw him? We were playing around in Weepwood, and then it was late and we went home. Weepwood? If he's alive, I'm going to kill that little creep. Is there anything else? Anything that he said? Luca's mouth felt dry. No, we were just messing around. Okay. I need to go let people know to check the woods. You just stay out of trouble. I'll go see if he's hiding in the library or something. Luca could feel his heart beating in his throat. Check the library for Rollo. Let's go run there. Let's go run. Rollo, our friend. We really need to get back to work. Just a couple more minutes. If Roxy said she would be here, then she'll be here. I just don't see why I'm standing around, doing nothing, and waiting for Roxy, when I could be standing around, doing nothing, and getting paid for it. Come on, Lumi, Roxy needs our help. Yeah, well, good intentions don't qualify as legal tender. No, I don't think those have the same meaning, but we'll take it. We'll take it. Arg, my parents wouldn't listen. No offense, but isn't Rollo always getting into trouble? Something feels different this time. What can we do to help? We need to check where the adults aren't. So I guess it's up to us to check Weepwood. Our shift doesn't end for another couple of hours. We could spend the time making posters. That would be great. I guess. Fitz and I will check Weepwood. We'll be back later to pick up the posters. I think my dad has a map of Weepwood. Let's swing by my house and grab it before we head out. Okie dokie, let's go find the library. There it is. Let's talk to this person. Cato volunteered at the library during the summers. He wasn't very social, so he'd dedicate each summer to becoming an expert in a single subject, making him a reliable source of very particular knowledge. If you were to ask Cato something he didn't know, he'd escape into the dusty old bookshelves and return with just the right thing. Hey, Cato. Cato was lost in his reading. Luca crooked his neck to see the title. Introduction to Melitology? Melitology? Oh, hey, Luca, you snuck up on me. Good book? Dunno, just started it. He gestured to the shelves. I'm really running out of books I haven't read yet. So now it's on to the wonderful world of bees. Turns out bees are pretty cool. For instance, did you know that around 70% of bee species actually live in underground tunnels? Or that if there are 2 queens in a hive, they'll fight to the death for supremacy? Ooh, fight. That's interesting, but you haven't seen Rollo around recently, have you? Not since yesterday. Keep an eye out for him, okay? Sure thing. If I see him, you'll be the first to know. Okay, so he's not here. History museum. It's laughable, really. Did you happen to see Rollo in there? No, just the shadow of a family, clinging onto a town, clinging onto the past. Oh my goodness. What is this? A giant watermelon? Did I just eat it? Oh, I'm hitting it. I thought I was taking bites. Ooh. Smack. Great. Don't think there's really anything this way. I just hadn't gone this way yet. No, it's curious. I think there was a little creature, little friend with some text bubble, like dots above his head over by the library. Yeah, let's go talk to this person. What sort of monster puts candy behind a locked door? Oh yeah, Mr. Unknown Creed works weird hours sometimes. Of course he does. How about you? When do I work? No, what's your name? Luca Van Horn. You new here? Yep, not by choice. Beck's family moved often, giving her little time to establish any real connections. She would tell you she prefers it that way. I'm looking for my friend Rollo. He didn't come home last night. So he's missing? I guess so. Like, missing? Does that sort of thing happen a lot around here? Luca shifted his feet uncomfortably. Well, that sucks. Yeah. So, I should probably get going. Hey, wait up. What? Beck pulled a coin from her pocket. I'm coming with you. What? So says the unlucky penny. Unlucky? Yep, well, technically it landed on heads. Leave this kid to find the friend alone. But I always do the opposite. Oh, that's kind of like me and Rollo. I guess Rollo's my unlucky penny. That settles it. A person should never be without their unlucky penny. Let's go find him. The name's Beck. Pleasure to meet you, Beck. I suppose I could use some help. Try and keep up. Joey, have you seen Rollo around? No, sorry, Luca. I've had my eyes on the dirt looking for beetles. I can't seem to find any. He never came home last night. Do you think it's because it's been colder than normal? I don't see why that would have anything to do with Rolo. No, the beetles. Do you think the temperature confused their circadian rhythm or something? Who's to say? I'm no beetologist. Just keep an eye out for him, would you? Of course. Okay. Let's see. Luca felt a chill as he approached Beck. Her eyes were locked on the strange green liquid. The nearby grass was coated in a fine layer of frost. Is this sort of thing normal around here? Because puddles of glowing ooze are definitely not what I expected from this place. I have no idea what that stuff is. Well, the next obvious step is science. And what does science suggest? Poke it with a stick! Luca watched as Beck dipped a broken tree branch into the goo. Beck's eyes widened as flowers grew from the dead wood. First small buds, which quickly bloomed into vibrant petals. What the? Cool. As quickly as they had grown, the flowers began to shrivel and turn gray. Beck dropped the stick with a grunt of disgust. Okay. So the science tells us this gunk is weird as hell. Yeah, it seems dangerous. Hey, Tish, look what the cat dragged in. Yep. I don't have time for this right now, Iggy. Aw, don't say things like that. It hurts Tish's feelings. Ain't that right, Tish? Yep. She looks fine to me. Well, hello. I don't think we've been properly introduced. Iggy's the name. This is my compatriot, Tish. Yep. You've probably heard of us. Can't say I have. I'll forgive you just this once on account of you being new around here. Why would you hang out with this dud? Oh, he seems pretty alright. Iggy, why do you have to be so... you? Has he even told you that his parents skipped out on him? Shut up. It's true, they got tired of having such a pathetic kid and left him. Iggy, I'm only gonna say this one time. Don't talk about my family. Well, look who's grown a backbone now that the girl's around. First his pops croaked, then his mom finally can't take it anymore and bounced. Ooh, that is mean. Iggy took a step towards Luca, his sneer lit by the glowing puddle. Beck could see tears welling in Luca's eyes, his fists clenched. Some things about Beacon Pines were very different from the city. But a bully from a hayseed town is really no different from a city bully. Beck took a deep breath and thought. Well, time to burst out the... tickle. Let's see. We'll see what happens. Hey Tish, wanna see something cool? Yup. Check it. Beck lunged forward and began to tickle under Tish's arms. What the? Tish, is she tickling you? Tears began to form in Tish's eyes as she gasped for breath between gales of laughter. Beck redoubled her efforts until Tish finally had had enough. What just happened? She seems nice. Sorry for the interruption. I think you were just threatening us. Iggy's eyes darted around, a realization dawning on his face that now he was outnumbered. I just remembered. I have somewhere to be. Mm-hmm. See you around, new kid. Iggy kicked at the puddle before making his escape. Whoa. What a little creep. Beck, I think you got a little ooze in your hair. Beck shook the ooze out of her hair as best she could. Is it bad? Depends. What are your feelings about having a more mature, refined look? Oh God. Chapter 4. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and close out the episode here, but thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, Bye!